Alright, so today's video is super exciting. You see me there? I'm hanging a strap, throwing some stuff, looking at kids, but the body is back under the shed. We're going to lift this up. Ready? Time to lift. So, I have my super safe son here with his giant freaky helmet. He thinks it's cool at the time, but boy is that blackmail for the future. I have my other son back here waving some sticks around for no reason, and the other son, he's over here pumping the handle on the engine hoist to lift the butt of the car. So, I got the back of the car lifting, and then I got these two chain falls on the front, and here's how I got the body off of the rack that it was sitting on. And slow and steady, and then I come over and help because I want it to go up pretty level so I don't break anything. But this is the process of hanging a car off of a shed that I built from scratch and praying my welds hold in every direction. Welds on the little bracket, welds on the ceiling. Either way, I got a lot of people helping me do this today because, well, they had no choice. I needed help. I have people that can help. Therefore, I use everything. So you can see the car coming up. The kid's pumping the handle for me, getting it up in the air. So we get it up pretty high, but it's kind of boring to watch a car go up. We want to put this thing on the frame. So, with this thing going in the air, kid going crazy, I think I yell at him, "Stop going crazy!" And then, gotta get that frame, but the frame is the wrong direction, so there's a few seconds here of me yelling at kids to, bend over, pick that thing up, get it over here, let's go, come on, come on, come on, come on. As if there's any rush in the world, it's just time. The ground is wet. You can see the dry spot on the left. That's where the body used to sit. It's not there now. So, get this thing on these dollies, and I want you to watch how good my kids help. Ready? There are 4 boys over there, and I have 1 helping. That one pushing the wrong way there with the red sweatshirt. Good job. And a little tarp blowing in the wind there for you, but the one in the helmet is apparently being super, super safe because he's about 10 feet away from everything. Alright, stupid tarp. Alright. So now he's got a giant stick to pry it out of the concrete groove between them. But, working with a bunch of kids is super fun. I get all angry and flustered because I'm like, come on guys, it's just a couple thousand pounds. Oh, Dad, it's heavy. Anyway, so I keep twisting it, and there it's twisting. Here I'm angry. See the angry walk to the front, and I'm like, oh yeah, I have too much crap in my yard. So we try to spin it around. I told my kids to watch the back half. When they're watching the back half, they're watching it, but when I start to hit the doors of the car, he doesn't say anything. I hear the doors smashing together. Hold on. Angry Dad, ready? The Incredible Dad. Roar! Ripped a door right off the wall. Pin between the exhaust pipe and the wall. That was a nice scratch to get out of the door. See the excitement building as I moved it, right? So anyway, now I go back up to the front and I'm twisty, pulley, pulley, pulley. Hey look, I have 1 kid helping still. He's my oldest. Anyways, I got the back half. They're supposed to be pushing, but he's just looking at it funny. Apparently at that age, looking at stuff gets it done, which is sad because, well, it actually worked. They looked at it long enough and I just did it all. So I'm yelling at this kid to go over there, pull this thing, push that thing, do this thing. I don't even know if I have video, but I ran the fuel lines by now. I've got brake lines on all the frame. You might be able to see it a little bit in a couple of the clips. I don't even know. But I have all the brakes. I have all the fuel lines are on this thing. It's so much easier to do with the body gone. So with the body gone, it weighs less. But I took it off the dollies so we could just roll it. Look how much easier this is. And when it's easy, I got more help. Yelling at kid, yelling worked. Shane got that out the way for us. Trying to get this thing underneath the body. See me just so excited. You have no idea how exciting this is because when the body goes back together, it's closer to driving, right? So, here we go. Rolling. I gotta yell at my kid, don't go underneath, don't get between, don't get underneath, don't go in between, don't. And he probably still will, right? Because that's what kids do. You tell them don't do things and they're gonna go underneath. Then you yell at them, get out of there. and they get out. So, tried to be safe, tried to do everything good. Look at all the red everywhere. I hope you enjoy that as much as I do. And now look at my leisurely chain hoist operation skills. Do. Oh yeah, I'm so excited. Look at all the red. Wah, everywhere. And the engine and the chain and the gloves to protect my paint. And I just wrapped it around the front support there, and I'm lowering it slowly. That horn on the intake looks really good. I love how this thing came together. Colors match good. It was just a guess. I didn't care. I just wanted to do it. So I'm setting everything down slow and steady, slow and steady. I think I still bumped the engine 500 times. But slow and steady she comes. Everything's going pretty good, smooth, nice. These chain falls are really nice to get stuff down. I got it on the dollies again so I can twist it, get it down. Yeah. So we get it all going, get everything lowering. That kid is so excited to wear that helmet. Man, that's going to make bad future choices for him. But you get it all down and in, boom, boom. Now you can come back down. So this thing went up and down like 5 times. Sadly, I will show you the main reason I got really mad. Because I watched that side, right? Driver's side. Everything's good. Good. What about the passenger side? So we came down. And you can see the exhaust. Well, this is what happens. This is fire shooting out of my eyes. I spent so much time building these beautiful fenders that sat inside a car that everyone's going to look at because everyone crawls under your car and looks at your inner fenders, I'm positive, and it didn't clear the exhaust. So now I lower it down and it barely clears the exhaust, but I was like, if it barely clears the exhaust, that means if I rev it really high and the exhaust moves any, then I'm going to have another issue on my hand called rattle, and I don't want to rattle. So I cut off another little bit, angrily, and, well, I went to the front because the front's important, right? Got to make sure the front's good. So getting it down, I got bolts as guide pins to kind of set it. I bought all brand new hardware to mount it, all stainless, because I was like, I'm not dealing with rusted bolts again, because these things were so rusted when I took them apart. They were like, half the bolts were broken. I just like 10 pounds of pressure and they fell off onto me. But yeah, anyway, so got this bolt in, got that bolt in, and there's still rubber missing. I know there's rubber missing. Don't panic. And anyone who is curious how I got the engine hoist off of the back, I used a floor jack with some wood and I just jacked up the body, take that thing off and lowered it down. Worked really, really well. And then you can get the body all the way back down where she belongs. And you put the bolts in and check it, and everything's going good. Looking down there. Yep, that's a hole I can see right through. A little shaky. Boom. So super exciting to see the body sitting back down. Everything's looking more like a car again. I don't know about you, but stuff like that makes me excited. Because the body's on. I know the engine runs. I've already shown you that. I painted a little more than you see at this point. I got some rubbers to put in between all this stuff. So I basically lift up the car one more time, do some rubbers on the body mounts. It's amazing. This looks good. The exhaust looks like somebody with a machete cleared the path. I wish I would have taken 5 more seconds and used like an arch to it to make it look right and touched it up, but it looks like crap. So yeah, there you go. That's what my fabrication skills look like when I'm angry. Hope the world enjoys an angry Jake. But yeah, so the body's on. Everything's looking good. Everything making me happy. I was worried about several things, none of which were an issue. Everything worked real smooth. But there's always one thing you didn't think of that you go, I wonder what would happen if... Because the engine fit, right? And it runs, right? And everything's good, but something on this side makes me nervous. You ready to see it? Are you ready? Anyone guess what it is? Anyone? Okay, no guesses. Wow, thanks. This is the steering column. You see that fuel line right there whipped across my freaking steering column path? Hi, the things you don't think about, the things you didn't think you'd ever have to worry about. So I have to take that fuel piece off. I buy a 90 and I take it straight out of the way and I fix everything. That's how I roll. So with that, the body is bolted back down and I start on the next thing. This is the overhead dash. This is how I started it. I just bent this piece of steel. I clamped a piece of angle to the ceiling that I had built. And that's where I want to put this kind of stuff. You know, the radio. So thank you for watching. I've got the body on my car now. Everyone should be excited as I am. The next step is to figure out the steering column, get some kids dancing in my car. La 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 la. We're children, we're children. And climbing everywhere because kids climb things, especially where they're probably not supposed to. But thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed watching me stress out with my kid factory of car setting. Hopefully next video I get to show you how I drive this thing because I'm a crazy person. Have a good time.